Okay, good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Nami BK Mano Ikechi. I'll be one of the co-founder of G4S Play Consult. Waiting will they do for G4S Play Consult now? Be say will they render tech services and also train people based on tech skills. Just now, waiting will they do for G4S Play Consult? Yeah. So what will they talk today? Our topic today now, waiting artificial intelligence mean. In short, AI. You get so one of the things that inspired this particular conversation are based on say the way we see AI. When I talk about when I say AI, they actually place emphasis saying that I talk about artificial intelligence. AI an abbreviation of artificial intelligence. You get more could they clear regarding that. You get so one of the things we inspired this particular conversation are based on say with the way we say this thing where they call AI, don't they go with the way the pace where it's in they go. You can't they look say. But when they look say you be like say the thing won't collect some people job for their hand. Dear sons, and now waiting one of this way inspired this particular conversation. We could talk about them. We could get somebody who will say they into the business and make the person shed more light regarding waiting this AI did can do and waiting it mean or how with the effects where you go get for our society. You get so waiting be artificial intelligence. Yes, waiting artificial intelligence they do be say those work will be say they meant for human being to do. Now them they do them just with little or no stress and they no go complain. You get so now waiting AI they do. So imagine say your work now we be say they work as a barber. Do you understand? So person can't come to say work as a barber. Do you understand? Somebody can't come now to say come out you say this thing or this robot if he barb person head. You understand? We say you no go even complain about. You get but with the woman factor be say probably when you barb like 1, 2, 3 person. If you don't they tire, but this one they go tell you to say you go barb 100 people hair in a day without it even complaining about time. Do you understand? So now one of the things now we say they make us okay. One we see say we could dissect this particular topic. Do you understand? Wow, so Ogayo, so right here we get Ogayo, I will get Daniel. Now they're gonna shed more light on waiting AIB. You get and how it will take affect us. Do you understand? For the industry, Mr. Ayo, they also come from the aspect of the photography aspect. You get because there's this AI app where they just release like this. You understand? You get so you can't be asking people when they can't do wedding photo shoot again. Then they can't do wedding photo shoot again. So now waiting go. So would they come from the photography aspect, or make I not say from the photography aspect? Would they talk about from the media aspect? Do you understand? Because what we do also they broad. Do you understand? So Mr. Ayo, so what do you think about this artificial intelligence in the media settings?
When we talk about AI, AI is actually like a super machine. A super machine that we believe that it actually operates fully in behaviors of that it can actually do everything that human being can't do. That was how it was being built. That's the belief of what we actually think of. But I will actually tell you that is not so from my own point of view. And I'll be coming from the negative side of AI. Because AI, if you look at it initially, when AI takes over fully now, there will be loss of jobs, there will be loss of human thinking in a proper way, or in a way you feel you should actually think as an human being. And when you talk about AI, imagine when you look at some persons, 1 or 2 people, can you put on AI suit to church?
No.
Many we actually live in negative aspect of AI these days. Let's be sincere with ourselves. You just want to make yourself happy, and the reason why you upload for AI.
Not the seamlessness with it for this thing. Now they make people they after RAM just because there's no stress. Just
upload your picture
and just
wait.
Even the system where they talk about it very soon now they come up with to be say if you change the color, but make you no
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah.
Make you make you no surprise. You get
Yeah.
you go just gas put on a particular dress. Then you fit change the dress. The dress fit change to
Con-
anything
Where you
Yeah.
are.
what you like. Make you no
Okay.
surprise.
Okay. I can actually tell you that AI can actually foresee 10 years to come, 15 years to come about you. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, it can actually be that. But do you actually think that AI will actually make human to lose their emotions? When we talk about emotions, even your creativity, everything will go. Because one of the things that actually make man to actually think of from the negative side of life is as the fact that you can actually react to human behavior. God has actually destined, or God has actually given you as an human being a capability to think. But once that thinking aspect of you goes out of you, you become, let me say, a 0 out of 100% of what God has given you. Because
Okay.
everything you need to think of now is being done by machine, being created.
Yeah.
So by default now, when you tell me as a photographer now that AI should be taking up the camera position, okay, imagine when you want to do a wedding now, AI will come and shoot your wedding, right? I mean, if you want to do
You never can tell. You never can tell. Okay, Moku. That wants to say something. That Moku hear you.
No, the way it is currently, because
Okay.
that's the general fear of people that yes, AI is here to take our job and this
Okay.
that. But what I just want to say is that AI isn't here to take our job.
Yeah.
Yes, as you said, that scholar thing you said is actually being done currently, but it's not. We don't really have full access to it. People are doing it abroad. People abroad, they're actually inventing such kind of things, whereby you just change the color of your suit, the color of your dress. Even if you look at all these sci-fi movies you do, these are things to come. They are actually, most of these sci-fi movies, these are things to come that they are actually showing you what people are trying to innovate. And that's, if you look at it, AI too. If you look at the previous movies you have watched, if you look at all this this popular, I don't know who is an Avengers fan.
Okay.
Guys, Avengers people, you see that even this AI stuff, it has been already. AI, even this series you are looking at also, it has been in the movies before it came out to what real life. Now, what I'm trying to say here is that AI isn't here to just take your job. We should stop looking at the negative side is there. Yes, we know the negative. There's nothing in this life that doesn't have negative side. You understand? There's nothing in this life that doesn't have negative side. It's just how you put it to use. That's not even just present. How you put it to use. That's what makes everything look beautiful.
Okay.
Now, some people, I look at some of this. I've looked up into some various of this thing, because I have people I follow that are into that. Actually, also this that actually spoke on this particular topic about AI. So when I said AI isn't here to take your job, but is here to even, if depending on how you use it, is here to even improve more and make your work more faster. So it's not the way you put it to use that makes it look good. If you are saying that if you are not standing there and not putting it to use, you are doing your old way of job. Okay, let us look at when they brought in when typewriter was about, when people that were typing, all those former set of typewriter, when it was about to go out of that, when laptop came in. Last time, like people that actually saw the future went into the computer stuff and left the typewriter. But people that were now like, no, this thing demon, no, this one, that as in Nigeria, and we know the way of thinking you get. So you look at if you look at and they actually missed out a lot because of why they didn't put the new innovation to use on time. You get, and they were being left behind. They paid solely for what they paid for it a lot. Most of them end up losing millions of customers. Somebody that was you can imagine somebody that who in the typewriting industry of then was making about millions. People coming to his shop, all of a sudden his shop is just empty. You get, so that's just the same thing that I see with this AI. If it's not here to take away what we are doing, because who will use it? Who will put them to use? It's us human beings that will put this particular AI stuff.
But a lot of waitress in abroad.
Yeah.
Some eateries for abroad. Me cannot say all eateries from abroad. Now AI they serve food.
Sure.
Some hotels, some major hotels, let me say all these politicians they go. Now AI they also do the distribution of food room by room. So what you go talking that? Not before now the role of human being to do that.
But
okay.
Imagine that's why I say that it actually has like a negative effect on we human being. Let's be sincere with ourselves. Like imagine me as an average man now that I find it or barely eat 3 square meal a day. When I want to have an event like this, do you look at me bringing AI machines to come and serve. Do you know the worth of what I'm going to be paying for that event if I'm to bring those kind of things on board? And not even that alone. I'll still come out boldly to tell you that many people, in short, on before AI even comes out, you will see that many people, they still find it barely to get job opportunities. So where are we going to throw this average percent of people that are going to be looking for job opportunities when AI takes over the whole thing or the whole system? Because the place we are going to now presently, the whites are actually in some cases trying to actually cage us in terms of following their pattern. But at the same time also, have you considered our own economic, we as a black guys or we as an African, have we actually considered our economic? Have we even gotten to their own stage?
Yeah, Mr. Yeah, I understand. Even of recent, the film industry for abroad, they try to remember the country. They on strike during this period because of this same artificial intelligence stuff. Whether they feel safe, they won't collect artificial intelligence, they won't collect their job. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So they were actually saying that since artificial intelligence is coming, do you understand? Them too, they will need to also hold on their own stuff, do you understand? Because it can't be, I say, without their stuff, artificial intelligence no go fit work, do you understand?
Yeah.
So but for the main thing, you understand, more could live. Yes, you have your point, you understand. You talk about woman feeling, you talk about the economy, do you understand?
Yeah.
But you know, say it is frustrating. Maybe say we woman beings, you understand. There's a way we do our things.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you assign a job to somebody and the person is coming to come and give you plenty talk.
Yeah.
I get it.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I fall sick. Something happened. This one happened. This one happened.
Sure.
Then you now leave the person on the handicap. When I don't go through that experience, I can't see an option. Plug and play. When we say in less than a minute, I'm done with what I want to do
Sure.
and forget the chapter. You get this now also factor what we guys also
Look into.
consider.
But-
If they talk about photography, yes,
Yeah.
photography, more could they realistic? More could they also talk about real photography? Sensors the what you could just be say now to just send the AI say this is the person that is doing the wedding. They will just give you more or less like an activation, something that you can actually use to activate, just like RS and TS
Yeah.
receiver. And,
Transmitter.
once you're on it, now you the AI go to follow, the artificial intelligence go to follow up and down with camera. See,
But
this,
But sir,
how-
there's
how
going to be
many
the
people-
downside. towards
Yeah.
that.
okay, no one could know the downside.
No, sir, the downside there is that, or like, artificial intelligence in 10 years to come
Yes.
fully take photography
But you know,
away
say
from
they,
humans.
but you
Yeah.
know, but you know, say they talk say okay, you know, say even before,
Mm.
there's nothing like a helicopter before. If they want to do all this up view, like in terms of all this
like
drone
the
shot, you
yeah.
understand? See the way drone take commode people for
Yeah.
settings.
But at the same time, it's people that are actually using this
Still
drone.
controlling
They
it.
controlling
It's
the
people.
drone.
Yeah.
But helicopter, it don't come up people with they go for helicopter business. Two, people with they sell fuel, it don't reduce their saves.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also like what
Uh,
it's bound to happen. This is
Sure,
bound to happen.
sure.
But it's how you yourself. That's what they call.
Perceive it.
No, not even perceive it. Improve. You improve.
Yeah.
You will go with the tide.
Mhm.
Most of
Yeah.
it. Sometimes just like you have to go with the tide. Just like that helicopter stuff. Now it's still the same human beings
Mhm.
that are still benefiting from
Yes,
it.
sure.
That's when that's when monetization comes in. The business aspect of all this thing comes in. Now
yeah.
when
Okay.
you now sit down, that's why we are God gave us brain. You sit down, you think. Look at okay, how can I make use of this particular thing to turn it into a business? Because let's not forget the end goal of what we are doing is to make money.
Money, yeah.
Let's not be even the students that are here that are learning from us.
no.
At the end of it is to make money. Yes,
me,
no, let's-
me, I don't want to make money.
no,
Even
even
solution now.
no, exactly. No,
No, I don't
apart from
understand.
the solution aspect.
It
Wait,
isn't-
no, sir. Let's be factual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without let's not look at if you look at Elon Musk, if you look like Bill Gates, if you look like Mark Zuckerberg of now,
Yeah.
Okay.
what is actually making them relevant? Even apart from the innovation, but that's when we talk about sponsors. Without sponsors, with this their particular stuff, be on board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's look at yes, money. Let's not forget money will always be involved.
Okay.
Let's not put out if you are looking at money. I see that when people are saying we are removing money from the old settings. You are trying to be emotional about it because you are like because of the money. No, money will always be involved at the end of it all. How do you get all the equipment? You have to use your money. So now is when you sit down, look at the entire stuff. Now, okay, how can I? Because definitely people will lose job. It's when you sit down and you think. That's what I know. That you have to sit down and you think.
Okay, so Saye, what's it something? Okay,
Yeah,
okay. It's actually better we should see AI as means of helping human beings to actually improve in what they are doing.
Exactly.
And that's most time when you talk about this AI, do you understand? Because most times, because of we human being from experience, we can adapt to a particular pattern. Do you understand? You know, when you've actually, your mind is actually being modeled, just being stationed on a particular pattern.
Exactly.
Now this one they work. Now this one they work. You know, won't think of any other means to see how you want to improve with you they do. No, this one is not the aspect of monopoly. It's in the aspect of expanding your mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being creative.
Being creative. Do you understand? Developing solutions. Do you understand? Being solution minded. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now this one they work. Now this one they work. More could use them. Provide say they work. Provide say they work. More could just use and they go. So if we see AI from the aspect of say, okay, this is where they talk saying are even big deal. Now something they come they can't do them. Do you understand? Something they come they can't do them. They do and where. Do you understand? What other thing do you have to offer? Do you understand? So this is where the personal improvement and personal growth comes in.
Sure.
Because whether you like it or not, just like waiting down, they try one talk. Now human being they control those things. Now human being go operate them. Now human being go develop them. Do you understand?
Exactly.
So what do they do in that regard to improve yourself in all those things? Because whether you like it or not, you guys follow trend.
Exactly.
Just like you guys follow trend. Because when you know follow trend, you go there backward.
Yes.
Just like you go be and say, you don't know what thing they happen. Do you understand? So I feel say we could see AI as something we say don't come to actually help humanity to improve on waiting did they do. So now by force, it's either you improve on what you they do or you opt out.
You just stay.
You get so me I would like to see AI from that aspect. Mr. Yeah, you get what you want to talk.
When we even look at AI very well, you will see that AI it's actually bringing what's it called security, privacy. If care is not taken, it's not that fully guaranteed that at any point in time it can also crash if care is not taken.
Okay.
So now looking at if it actually crash, okay, just imagine that you have a folder or a job to actually work on. Anything can happen in human nature. Anything can happen. So be it the machine too also. The machine can actually go down in a particular night. So what are the solutions to these things when we even look at that very well? For you not to actually happen to you, at the same time you have to also follow the trend of what is going on. But at the same time too also, you shouldn't be so relaxed to now have it at the back of your mind that okay, fine, I can always make use of AI. The day will come whereby you need to present as a normal human being. So what are you going to deliver when that time comes? So that should be the question we should ask ourselves. And when we look at this in terms of this, in terms of the security, privacy, too also, not everything actually on AI fight that is actually being guaranteed, because thousands of users are actually uploading, millions of users are actually uploading, so and so likewise millions are actually using it. Let's take an instance of what was it called? Remove background. Remove VG. Many people can't make use of remove VG anymore now, and it's also part of AI products also. I could remember like 2 years to 3 years ago, people are making use of it very well. When you go to business centers, you can actually see people making use of this thing very well. But presently now, you have to go back to your olden days because you can't afford to pay them the subscription money, or you can't actually make use of the what's it called? The present features. So you have to just fall back to what you are using before. And when you even look at it, many can't even go back to, because they are even frustrated. So they have to opt out because they can't cope with the present trend. So that's part of what AI can also do in the nearest future to come.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then it's
so like just what you said. Everything boils down. What is aspect he's talking about now is in terms of discipline. Because yes, let's not forget that our human minds, once we adapt to something and this particular thing is making a particular job easy, it then creates this monotony, not monopoly now, monotony, whereby your mind is just fixed to this particular
Particular
thing, and you don't want to change it. You are too your brain will now be so relaxed and so lazy.
Ooh.
Then you now start seeing all this obesity stuff, just fat anyhow. So, but and this is not actually good. So now, where it now boils down to now, where you have it's now left for the woman now to now decide and stand on their feet and say, okay, yes, this thing makes our job easy. Let us soon now, because we are the one that create it. You can't let this thing take over us and control, because now we are here to, we are the one that created, so we should not take over. Now us be the boss, now us be the guy, understand?
Sure.
And we have to like also improve in this thing. So we need to like discipline ourselves. And also, when the fact where you were coming about, you said there was always going to be a glitch. Yes, let's not forget. That's one of the negative side of AI also. There's always, apart from the fact that yes, to make your work very easy and seamless, there's always going to be, it's always because of as part, just like this just like if you look at website now, that auto-generated website. Now, website by this was an example of AI. Let's not forget, and AI has always been among us, which is what Google.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Even before this normal artificial one, this one that you can see physically and touch.
Yeah.
One of the one that's been among us is what Google.
Google, yeah.
Let's look at it, and many a times whereby Google we have this glitch whereby they providing whereby when we access this website, you now see that the website is down because of why so many people are trying to access the website at the same time. These are also, let's not forget that these are also bound to happen. Before you know it, now have to go back to your old phone. I can just remember when I was still in school, whereby they said give us a particular assignment. Our civic teacher, and this man is so practical, and it's practical in the sense that he doesn't take his things easily with his students. He wants you to like, he likes excellence in stuff. So he now gave us this particular assignment that okay, all of you should go and make about in civic. It's about the particular government or something. So all of us now went online, got down to punish us. All of us wrote the same thing. The same thing. Like imagine having 20 students. 15 of those students are writing the same thing. You know, understand? Like they start and they go the same answer, every word for word. Everything. I can't like even I was like, what the hell? Like, what is going on? You understand?
Yeah.
Even what was going on? And when it was only before we know it was only one of us which was the best, which ended up being the best student in our set. Because why? She fell back to her books, what she had written down, information she had gathered, but manually. You understand? Not like going online. So let's not also forget AI. Yes, it's coming to take many jobs. Yes, many jobs. Many jobs will be lost because of AI. But let's not forget at the same time, this the manual factor of things will always have to be gone back. You understand? You have to go back to the manual factor at a particular point in life, because AI will always fuck up. Now, lastly, I want to add this. There's this popular movie. I don't know. I just like referring to movie because I love watching movie a lot.
Yeah.
There's this popular movie, Superman.
Cinematographer.
Exactly, Superman. You know Superman. Understand?
Yeah.
In this Superman now. In this Superman, we all know that Superman was from a different planet called Krypton. Now, there's this particular AI that was actually giving them information about their planet. Because they had the father of Superman Phantom that this AI is not giving us the real D. You understand? Because they created that AI in such a way that it has its own mind and its own feelings, so it can do whatever it do. Even if you are saying, just like what's woman, what we normally do. Mr. John is telling me now, okay, Daniel, do this. My mind will be like, oh, Benny, I don't do Jadiv. I'll play to you that I will do it. By the end of it, what is in my mind that I will do. So that's how this AI was being built. So now, the father was like, because the father now manually went and checked the planet's soil and everything. Now found out that there's a volcano eruption that will destroy the entire planet. But this so-called elders of there, because he's part of the elders, and you know that no man is an island. You understand, in the government sector. So now in this planet they have a government sector. So this government sector were so relaxed because of this AI. They believe that anything this AI see or burning are true. Take them or leave them. Now it was their like God, it's their God. So but this man went back to the manual way of checking out things. Now found out that this is the light to us. So say this is just want us to get destroyed. And the name of this AI was Brainiac. This popular it was a villain. It became Superman nemesis in the end of the movie. But they don't even know that. But now this AI fucked them up. Because that the entire planet, including Superman's dad, died. Now Superman was the only one left to save. So what I'm trying to drive is that we going back to the normal way of doing things will always be done, because why AI will surely fuck you up, because why it's man-made.
In short,
It's not a natural way of doing things. It's man-made. Don't forget artificial. What is artificial? If you look at the meaning of artificial deeply, is that man-made or what? Fake or unreal? It's not real. It's not looking real. It's computerized. You understand? So let's not forget. We're always going to discipline is going to always has to be done. You understand? We have to discipline ourselves.
Okay,
yeah. So in short, AI will even cause what's it called? Social isolation.
That one is true.
Imagine we coming to the office, working and every other thing, working together, being together to actually gist at the same time. When you are even bored, in some cases, you can actually relate things, issues with each other. What's the matter? We check into the matter together to see what the kind of solution we can prefer to those problems on ground. And at the same time, when working, you can also have this kind of conversation along the line between each other that this is what is actually wrong, or this is what is actually happening to me. But imagine you being on the system for 24 hours.
You might die. You guys should prepare
just deeply. You understand?
Exactly.
So this kind of thing, you'll be bored. You'll be bored, and you actually.
Some people don't mind though.
Seriously,
no,
and these things actually affect.
Because aside from that, there are some people that can be in their house from their house from morning to night
Very
without
well,
having any conversation with anybody.
But at the same time, if you check their mental health, you see that this kind of people is
okay.
seriously, because by the time they will even come out to the society to actually relate, they will be relating in the other way around, as if they are in the other world. But while you are actually relating in the right directions or in the right pattern, but they will actually be relating the other way around. So it affects their mental health. When you look at it, and some of the vast effects that AI will create in this present country or in this present dispensation is that AI will actually create a lot of space for people not even have this kind of a warm social environment, or in the public space. You just be seeing some people just going on the streets talking to themselves in terms of just like, I don't even know who to even relate things with. In short, AI at any point in time is going to crash down because it is a machine. So let's leave it to habit. Imagine the person actually checking your profile or checking your file, managing your profile or your data. If that person unfortunately died today and dies with the code of that data or that file or that drive, that's end with that profile.
It's gone.
It's gone. Bygone. So these are some of the things that AI will actually create to affect us.
But most times, if you look at all this stuff, do you understand? They always create backup for them. Backup
there's going to be exactly backdoor.
The fact is that if there's always a backup, fine. But do you still believe that machine will always be a machine?
Yes, we know we come out the facts. We know they come out. We know they thought they go come out all their work. Whether they thought they will come out some people work. Yes, but just like I say, Moko perceive AI like something we say one actually help humanity to improve.
Exactly, not
do you understand? But not be something we say go come collect people work. Or whether we like it or not, woman being go still operate. So for the woman being rule, for woman rule now to always seek on a daily basis on how to improve within or waiting you they do you understand? Waiting the trend, no waiting they on board and look for a way to get involved into what you're doing. You understand? So but basically so then any last word from you?
Not really, but just want to add to what he just said. Because let's not forget AI won't let me not put this. He said AI will crash. Let me say AI is going to be with us for a very long time. Let's not forget it. It's going to be with us for a very long time. Till Jesus come, it's going to be with us. Let's not forget. So it's not going to crash at any point in time, just like that. Because why? Human being, we can't let what we have invested so much time in just go away, just like that. You get. So what I can just say is the end use that matters a lot. The end use and the way you structure your mind. Yes. We eventually, one way or the other, we eventually get carried away with all of it. It will be more of like it will brainwash us to some extent, whereby we'll be so. Let me say in Yoruba, am I yoloku? Like we'll be so lazy. You understand? So many people will be lazy mentally, psychologically. They will not be able to relate. I have this particular mother that in my church that takes care of us youths and teens together. She always no, and also this man, bro Steve, is a this thing studied human this study of human feelings and emotions. You know, therapy, psychology. He studied something psychology. He's a psychologist. He studied psychology in school. So now he said one thing, and which is one rule, that we should always cut our screen time and always learn to create time to relate with other people, even if it's just one person a day. You understand? Yes. Not as much as it was talking to most of us, because we found that most of us in our church, in the youth, were more into all this tech stuff, and we found that most of us were always on our phones. Like some of them, as we're even taking, some of them, they are so spoiled in such a way that we were so spoiled in such a way that even during the class, we also get carried away and we'll be pressing our phone just to get what, in sense of getting what information. But he said we should not forget one thing. Yes, this thing are there. We should also try to like cut, understand, like let there be boundaries to everything we are doing. Because when we set boundaries, our brain will know that okay, it's just like drawing a red line.
Yeah.
So we know that okay, our brain will know that okay, we are not to cross this particular line. That's when creating of timetable comes in. So that's all I just have to have.
Yeah. So in as much as they talk AI just like within Mr. Ayo they talk and Mr. Daniel they talk, we say sometimes failure they do for all these things. Do you understand?
Sure.
So also understanding how the old traditional way of doing things now also key. Do you understand? So that you know could just day handicap. Just like what they talk, it they happen. All these things are man-made. Sometimes you can actually have factory error. It could actually be server error. It could actually be a network issue. Do you understand?
Exactly.
You get so, but at the same time, we need to also understand. Anybody within into the tech industry or we won't use AI, you need to also understand the traditional way of doing things. It will actually help you. You understand? With time, you will understand better of what would they try one talk if you did into the industry. Because there's some that we say the machine will decide not to work, not to respond. What you will do?
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Just like somebody will say they use lifts. You know how to climb staircase. The day where the lifts go decide say you know go work or get issue. Does that mean that you will not go to work or you will not come down to use the staircase or you will not come down throughout the whole day? You get now what would they talk about? Do you understand? Yet it's good. It has its own this an importance. It has its own relevancy. Do you understand? But knowing the traditional way of doing things. When I mean my traditional way of doing things, open out and understand what I mean. Do you understand? The manual way. Do you understand? The old way. You could say the old way or the manual way of doing things. You understand? You go actually go a long way. Because even people within into the driving industry, driving sector, you understand? Or do some countries, they will tell you there's nothing like manual motor. You go, but those people for the ancient of this, we say learn how to drive manual. They will tell you so there's no motorway you won't bring. What will know if you drive, be it automatic or be it manual. You could see people when I will say learn with automatic. For them to drive manual, it will become issue. Do you understand? So now what would they talk about? So depending, say you can't find yourself in a situation where we say now only manual they are available, so you want to work. Is that the meaning? You get? So you must also know or learn how to seek to learn the traditional way of doing things. You get? Because things will happen, issues will come up. What say we go do? Do you understand? Should we just leave on like that, or what we go do? So now what will they discuss about? You understand? So Mr. Ayo, any last word from you?
Well, I would have rather say that AI at the same time can also create unforeseen consequences. Because at any point in time, we don't think of anything can happen at any point in time. And at the same time, also you actually feel that if by any means it doesn't work tomorrow, you can just wake up at the middle of the night and if the network, okay, let's just take an instance. If the site is not going for a particular day, 1 or 2 or 3, and you have to deliver a particular job, so what should not be the nearest solution to be created at that particular point in time? It's just like what our boss here says. You understand? So there's nothing to even look at that particular point in time. The only thing that will come to your mind now is 1, doubt, 2, fret. That what is the nearest solution and what will happen next. So before you know, you would have been devastated. Like you just be thinking, your mind will just be wandering about instead of your mind to be fixed to another thing entirely. So it's more of like unforeseen circumstances or consequences. So which will also affect the human behavior.
Yeah. Messiah, you don't talk finish.
Yes, sir.
Daniel, you get into what you want to talk before we go wrap up talk. So from everything what you don't hear from us and from everybody defense opinion. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And actually, if you say you get something really contrary to waiting, contrary, or you have something to also add to what we discuss about, feel free to reach out to us. We'll also have a session with you. Yeah. Actually want to say a very big thank you to our viewers out there, and we don't the follow up for this our podcast. We really want to say we really want to appreciate Tuna. We understand say easy. We thank Tuna, and the more reason why would they do this video, what would they do just to indicate everybody or educate Tuna regarding tech relating topic. Do you understand? Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. We really want to appreciate Tuna. We can also not forget to like. No, we can also not forget to share. I bet we can share. You go also encourage us.
Button.
Also subscribe.
Hit the subscribe button
Come
below.
like. Yeah, you go actually go a long way for us. For us, you get to encourage to do more of this kind of videos. You understand? And I know so when they enjoy the hits you get. So from all of us, we say thank you and God bless you.
Amen.
Easy you get. So don't forget you can actually reach out to us in terms of say if you get one or two you want add or you want to remove, or if what we talk really go well for you, we're there ready for you. You get. From all of us from here, we say thank you and God bless. And now we will draw the curtain.
Thank you.